What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my second trimester update because I am officially in my third trimester now, which is insane. I can't believe how fast time is flying by. I feel like I just filmed the first trimester update, but yeah, I am officially 28 weeks pregnant in my third trimester, 7 months. It's crazy. So I have been keeping track every week of things that jumped out to me. I did this for my first trimester, and then I also did it up to when I hit 6 months. So I'll have both of those videos linked down below. I wanted to split up my second trimester videos because the second trimester is pretty long, so I feel like this video would be really long if I did all of those weeks. So this video is going to be starting at the 22-week mark because that's when I must have filmed the 6-month update thing when I was 21 weeks. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of tell you guys how I've been feeling, what was new each week, and I'm really excited to have these to look back on, just, you know, like in the future, because I feel like even now, if you asked me how I was feeling, say at like 22 weeks, I would not have been able to tell you specifically. So I think it's fun to kind of keep track of all that stuff. So yeah, I guess without further ado, subscribe if you're new, and let's just get into the video. So at 22 weeks, I guess I didn't really have much going on. I said that I was having trouble sleeping, which has kind of been a common thing throughout my whole pregnancy, just because I think I've mentioned this before, I am a stomach sleeper, and not being able to sleep on my stomach has been so hard for me because I don't feel comfortable really on my side. I do have a pregnancy pillow that helps a lot. I can kind of like wedge my belly in between the bed and the pillow if I like hang my leg over it, so it kind of feels like I'm sleeping on my stomach, which helps. But it's definitely been hard not being able to sleep on my stomach, and also just getting up to pee a bunch and everything. So yeah, I put trouble sleeping, and I also put that I felt like I was starting to feel like I popped. I feel like everyone says like, oh, there's a certain week where you kind of pop, like your belly pops out, which is kind of funny that I said at 22 weeks I felt like I popped, because honestly now, I mean, I definitely look pregnant now all the time, but I am not nearly as big as I expected to be in my third trimester. I think just because I'm so tall, the baby has so much room to move around in, and I've run into quite a few people I know at the store recently, like people that I don't see very often, like my mom's old friends and stuff, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, when are you due? And I'll say January, and they're like, wait, what? You're due in January? I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm pretty pregnant, but I don't look that pregnant, so it's kind of funny how that works. But yeah, I guess at 22 weeks I was starting to feel like I popped. I think that's because when I was waking up in the morning, just all day I had a bit of a belly, which, I mean, I didn't have before that, so that was fun. 23 weeks, I put that I still had trouble sleeping. Felt like I had popped even more in the mornings, like when I woke up in the morning I was looking more pregnant. I was catching everyone's cold. I feel like that was around the time that just like everyone around me was getting a cold, so then every time I felt like my cold was going away, I just caught someone else's cold, just because your immune system's pretty bad when you're pregnant, because your body's focusing on taking care of your baby and you're kind of just pushed to the wayside. So yeah, I was definitely catching everyone's colds that week. I was peeing all of the time. I was always tired. I was taking naps pretty much any chance I could get, and it's kind of still been like that. I've been feeling pretty tired lately. I think just with like the extra weight and just in general, like it takes a toll on your body, obviously growing a human, so always tired. And then I also put that I had an appetite increase, which I don't think lasted very long because I haven't had much of an appetite after that, I don't think. At 24 weeks I had another doctor's appointment and found out that I have gained about 13 pounds. For my BMI, I'm supposed to have gained like 30 to 35 pounds by the end of the pregnancy. I'm guessing at this point I've probably gained about like 16. I don't know. I have a doctor's appointment in 2 days, so I'll find out then. But yeah, I definitely have some more weight to gain as of now. Lots of kicking. The baby has been kicking so much, but I specifically put that there was lots of kicking 24 weeks. So now that he's getting bigger, he's obviously moving around a lot more, and I feel like just all the time he's kicking so much. But specifically, apparently at 24 weeks, he was kicking a lot, peeing all the time, and lots of sore growing pains. That has also been very common for me pretty much throughout this whole pregnancy, has been growing pains. I believe I wrote down at one point that I was starting to feel like, oh yeah, 25 weeks I was having pelvic girdle pain. I think that's something that I might have. I have really, really bad hips. To start with, I think my joints are just kind of bad. I grew really, really fast when I was a kid, and I think that my joints just didn't necessarily like know how to keep up. So my hips and my knees are just terrible. I will probably need replacements for them in the future, I would imagine, but I think that because of that and because of the growth with him being so low, he is so low in my belly, I think that has been causing a lot of pelvic girdle pain. I think that's what it is, I don't know, but just a lot of growing pains down in my lower belly. So yeah, I put that for 24 weeks as well, but that has been just my entire pregnancy has been really sore down there. 25 weeks, peeing all the time. I'm pretty sure I put peeing all the time every single week. Pelvic girdle pain question mark, because that's what I think that it is based on the internet searches that I've done, but I don't know for sure. Sore lower back. Starting in about 24 or 25 weeks up to now, I've had such a sore lower back. It is just, I'm sure it's just the weight and kind of like the way I've been trying to stand, and yeah, definitely my lower back has been sore. Still trouble sleeping, and at 25 weeks I put that my belly seems smaller, so I don't want to say that I felt like my belly shrunk, but I think that, and this is something I read online too, the further along that you get and the more that your uterus and everything grows, it gives him actually, I say him because I'm having a boy, it gives the baby more space to move around, so they can sometimes move back, which can make your belly smaller because they've moved back into your body and aren't sticking out or protruding as much. So I put that at around 25 weeks. My belly was seeming smaller, and I still think that that's kind of the case. I just feel like my belly's not that big, especially for being in my third trimester. And I know that everyone is different. Some people have a huge stomach all the way through their pregnancy, and some people have just really little bumps. And it has to do with your pre-pregnancy weight, how much you gain, your height, all of that. I just feel like my belly has definitely been pretty small throughout the whole pregnancy. At 26 weeks, this is the week that I had my baby shower, and I put a video up, must have been last week maybe, about our baby shower. I had some clips of the baby shower and did a little gift haul, so I'll link that down below too. If you guys haven't seen it, you can go watch that. But it was so fun. It was really just a small shower with friends and family, and it was really nice. It was one for my my side of the family, so we're doing another shower for Caleb's side of the family next week. But the belly still doesn't seem very big. I was feeling really tired and had a sore back, so that's just kind of stuff that's been pretty consistent throughout the whole thing. And then at 27 weeks, I put really starting to feel uncomfortable. So there was a point last week that I was just so uncomfortable. Like, I called my mom and I was like, I think I officially feel pregnant. Because honestly, my pregnancy, other than my morning sickness and like being really sick and tired in the beginning, I haven't necessarily felt very pregnant, like just because I'm not very big, so I haven't felt like super tired or swollen or anything lately. But there was a day last week that I just 100% felt pregnant. Like I cried for no reason. My back was so sore. My belly felt huge. My feet felt swollen. Like I just felt so pregnant. So that happened during 27 weeks. And I also put more sore back. I always get packages delivered when I'm trying to film these videos, and now I don't remember what I was saying. I think I just said that my back was so sore. Lots of strong belly movements. Like I've had so many times where my stomach literally just like whoosh, like you can just tell that he's just moving so much. It's almost like he just like jumps. I don't really know what he's doing in there, but I've definitely had a lot of like really strong, like aggressive belly movements at 27 weeks. And then that week I also was really starting to feel my belly skin stretch. Like if I've also been out of breath, obviously. If I like stood up too tall, I could just literally feel like my skin stretching, which I think it's better for the baby to like stand up straight as you can to give them space and not crouch down, but it's honestly more comfortable to like lean over because my belly doesn't feel as stretched out. So yeah, 27 weeks I was definitely starting to feel like that uncomfortable skin stretching. And yeah, now I am 28 weeks, and that is my all for my update for the second trimester. I will show you my bump too. Yeah, so it's obviously there. There's obviously baby in there. It's just not nearly as big as I thought it would be being in my third trimester. Obviously it's going to get bigger, and he's going to get bigger, and we want him to grow and be nice and healthy. But that's what it's looking like now, and that's what the past few months, I guess, have looked like for me. I'm really excited to finally be in my third trimester. I feel like that's when things really start to like get real. We've started interviewing or looking to interview pediatricians. The nursery is done. Just all kinds of stuff that just makes it feel so real. Having our baby shower, it's just crazy that he's gonna be here in like 2.5 months, and I'm so excited. We're so excited. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my little update on my pregnancy so far. I will be doing another one of these for the 3rd trimester. I'll probably keep that as one big video, but I'll do it like around 35 weeks maybe, just because I know you never know when the baby's gonna come and I want to make sure I get the video posted. So yeah, I'll probably update you guys again around that time, and I'll also keep you updated just in my videos coming up. I have quite a few videos planned. It's just about finding the energy and the time to film them, so thank you for being patient with me. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!